Good morning, grand rising, and welcome to your tomorrow that God granted to you because He kept you through the night. A wonderful Wednesday to you. Woo woo! It is hump day, y'all. All right, middle of the week. I hope you rested well last night and that you awakened, refreshed, and revived, and renewed, and ready to see what your Wednesday will be. I don't know about what it is on your side of town or your side of the world, but it is misty rain and dreary and overcast, but guess what? It is still a beautiful day in the land of the living, because it could have been otherwise, y'all. We could have, not seen another day. So thank God for early rising, and thank Him for protection and grace and mercy through the night, and His faithfulness that's new every morning. So if you didn't say thank you, make sure you do. And so welcome to AM with Kim. For my regulars who join me every day, I appreciate you. Hopefully I can give you some inspiration, some motivation this morning that will carry you through your day. And then if you feel so inclined to circle back around this evening rather, for PM with Kim, where I'll give you some evening inspiration. I'll probably end up talking about work today, but I gotta go to this district-wide PD for content area, and I am not trying to go, but that's how it goes when you're trying to get your paycheck. Nevertheless, y'all, I ain't gonna hold you long because I'm in this vehicle on this road, and it's a little dreary today, but it's still a beautiful day nevertheless. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your smoothie, your protein shake, your oatmeal, your yogurt, whatever it is you're sipping on, you're chewing on, and ride with me if you're in the car like me. Turn your volume up, and if you're in your office or in your cubicle, at your desk, wherever you are, sit back with me for a few minutes. And I ain't gonna keep you long. I really am not. I'm not, because I gotta focus here. But I'm good. But yeah, so let's jump into this really quick. It'll be another short one, and I'm gonna get back on track, y'all. Get back on track. I was just, I was up a little bit. I was awakened a couple times in the middle of the morning, feeling the need to pray for my loved ones, the ones that I love. And so I was up a couple times praying. But I'll stay up all night long and pray for you if I love you and you need me. So I was moving. So I was up, but I was just moving like a turtle. And I think I'm moving like a turtle. I do the first week back. It takes me a minute to get my life right. So nevertheless, y'all, let's jump into this motivational moment. And then I'll let you go about your business and handle your business today. And then you come back and see me this evening. All right, y'all? So the quote reads, "You can't heal if you keep pretending you're not hurt. You can't heal if you keep pretending you're not hurt." And so many of us walk around with stuff and we act like we're good, we're perfect, we're fine, and we're really not. And we just keep recycling feelings and situations and issues, and they don't go away until we address them. And addressing them is not fun, because I'm telling you what, I've been dealing with my shadows for months now, and they're not fun. But when you deal with them and you come through them, it's going to be a blessing, because you're going to be better. I think about people who either themselves have struggled with, addictions to various things, alcohol, drugs, pornography, whatever it is you're addicted to, but most people, it's not going to get any better or change until they feel like it needs to change. And if you don't believe you're hurt, you don't believe you have issues, you don't believe that you need to address these things, then you're going to stay hurt. You're going to stay in that spot. So if you want to be better, you want to feel better, you want life to be more joyous, to have more meaning, and to maximize everything, you've got to address what's making you hurt so that you can be better. And until you get it in your mind and your heart and your spirit that you know what, I got some stuff I need to unpack. You're going to keep carrying it around, and that weight is heavy. That weight is heavy. So, you know, if you really want to heal, you got to address the hurt. And it doesn't feel good. I'm telling you, I'm telling you what I know. It doesn't feel good, but in the end, it's going to be all right. It's a song that I hear. It ain't over. It ain't over. God ain't finished. And it says, I can't even think of the lyrics, but it's got some profound lyrics. I can see you on the other side of this, feeling joy and happiness. This ain't the end. God ain't finished. And so, yeah, on the other side of your hurt is love and joy and peace and rest and calm and prosperity and growth and all of those beautiful things, if you just face it head on. And I know it's hard. Some of y'all are dealing with some stuff that's hard. I mean, we've all dealt with some stuff that's hard. And sometimes we deal with stuff, and once you start doing your work, guess what's going to happen? Because I've been doing my work. You're going to start doing your work, and stuff going to come up that you forgot, or that you've repressed, or that you didn't think was an issue. Oh, it's going to come back. And it's going to be like, hey, girl, hey, man, hey. And you're going to be forced to deal with it. And that's a beautiful thing. It's not beautiful when you're in it, but it's a beautiful thing because you heal. You heal. And on the other side of this is beauty and joy. And the word says that He'll give you beauty for ashes and the oil of joy for mourning. He's going to turn it around. God ain't going to leave you stuck. He ain't going to leave you bitter. He ain't going to leave you broken. If you go to Him sincerely and you really dig deep and you address, you know what, this ain't working for me. This ain't working. And you really sit in it and you face it and you address it on the other side of this, woo-hoo, God is good. And you'll feel lighter and you'll feel better and you'll feel more confident and you'll be open to you know, giving a new version of you and a new love of you and being able to receive it. So but if you keep pretending that you're not hurt, you're just gonna keep recycling that hurt. You're gonna keep carrying it around. It's like carrying around, you know, that you're going on vacation and you don't overpack like me. I'm packing challenged, I digress, but I go on vacation, I got like 42 bags and I only need one, but I'm being facetious. But it is it gets heavy. It gets heavy carrying all them bags and that weight around. So sit in it, walk in it. You know, the young people say 10 toes down. Be 10 toes down in it so that you can heal from it and come out like pure gold, because you're going to go through the fire. God did not say you weren't going to have some stuff. You're going to go through the fire. It's refining fire. And when you go through that refining fire, the refining means it's taking out the impurities. It's cycling out the things that ain't good for you, that don't need to be there, that's taken away from your shine. And it's siphoning them out so that when you come through that refining process, you are like pure gold. You are shining. You're like silver, glistening. But you got to go through that other piece. You got to go through the refining, and it is not fun. And it makes you have to address some issues and tackle some stuff. But when you tackle it and you address it and you unpack it and you get rid of it, good God, you're going to be better. You're going to thrive. You're going to thrive, and people going to look at you and like, you got to glow. You got to, you know, a swag. You got to, yeah, I'm lighter because I let some stuff go. I'm giving myself peace. I'm giving myself rest. God said, if you're heavy laden and burdened and you're heavy laden, then, you know, give it to Him and He'll give you rest. Rest for your soul, peace of mind. So, you know, but the healing of the hurt doesn't come if you keep pretending that the hurt is not there. And no, you can't do it for your loved ones. You can't do it for your friends. You know that they're hurting. You know that they're addicted. You know that they're going through stuff. You know they're in toxic relationships. You know that they're putting themselves in situations that are not good and all of those things. And you want to help them, but you can't do the work for them. They have to do it themselves. But once they really get it and they get into it and they get that into their spirit and they address it, they're going to be good. So if it ain't you, if it's you, go stand in your stuff. Address it, unpack it so that you can have a quality life. And if it's not you going through your stuff and you've addressed your stuff or you're addressing your stuff, that's good. And you know you have family members and friends who are struggling, who need whatever, just pray. Just pray. Just keep praying, because God hears those prayers and he's going to turn them around in their favor. So, do your work and or pray for your people that they do their work and that they're covered. But when we do our part, God will do his, and he does big. He does it big, and he does it well, and he does it beautifully. And you come out on the other side of it just amazingly great and ready to walk into the wonder that God has for you in your life. And so I don't even remember who sings the song, but It Ain't Over is the name of the song. He says, I see you on the other side of this, feeling joy and happiness. This ain't the end. God ain't finished. It ain't over. So do your work. I call it the wilderness work, because you wander and you get in the wilderness, and the wilderness ain't fun, but you're doing your wilderness work to get you to the promised land. And it's going to be worth the work and worth the wait and worth the worry and worth the tears and the anger that you're releasing as you release all of the stuff that's held you bound. The chains will loose. In the name of Jesus, the chains will be loosed, breakthrough will occur, and blessings will abound. In the name of Jesus, you got to speak it. You know what, Lord, I'm going to get through this, and you're going to loose these chains. I'm not going to be bound by the stuff. I am not going to succumb to my fear. I'm not going to do any of those things. This stuff is not going to beat me. I'm going to win. It ain't over. It ain't over till God says it's over. And while you're here, you still drawing breath in your body, you have a purpose and you have a plan. And to work out your purpose and your plan, you got to be your best self. So don't keep recycling the hurt. Don't keep pretending that you're not hurt. Just face it head on. And it might be one of the scariest things you have to do. And it might test your resolve. And you might have to cry. And you might have to have some sleepless nights and whatever else. But if you're crying and you're awake and you're sleepless, God is with you. All you got to do is call on him. He's going to be right there. He is right there, even if you don't call on him. And he's going to help you get through this stuff and unpack it so that you can be your best self and you can live your best life. So that's it. That's all, y'all. That's my motivational moment for today. I hope it helped you. And I hope it gives you the encouragement to really face the things that you need to face to get to be your best self. All right, y'all. So go and be great today. Just, have a blessed day on purpose. Don't let anybody steal your joy. And understand that, when you are doing your work and you are facing those shadows, that you don't have to be perfect to be connected with people. People gonna love you flaws and all. If they love you, they're gonna love you flaws and all. And if they don't love you, then those ain't your people. so you don't have to walk through stuff by yourself, is what I'm saying. You don't have to walk through stuff by yourself. Let people love on you. Let people cover you. Let people in to help you. Because guess what? I'm one of these people, you know what? Let me help you unpack. Let me help you unpack. And this is one way I'm helping you unpack. But let people help you. Let people love on you. So I say it every day, give love in every way that you can. But be ready to genuinely receive it. And and then go and just do your work and just go and be great. So have a blessed and beautiful day on purpose. I would say get outside, but if it ain't raining where you are, get on outside today during your lunch break and breathe some fresh air and say your prayer and say thank you, and start analyzing where you are in your life and what you need to do to improve it, to make yourself that much better. And be good to somebody today. Be gracious, be kind, extend a helping hand, do a good deed. And all those things don't cost you any money. They only cost you a little bit of time and compassion. So everybody, excuse me, be good to somebody today. Be the reason why somebody smiles. But when you're being good to somebody and other people, make sure you're good to yourself, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So go and be great. Speak life over yourself first and foremost, and then speak life over everybody that you encounter today. And then spread love in every facet, in every way, shape, or form, and then be willing to accept it genuinely from the people who want to give it to you. So go and be great. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and yeah, just be your wonderful self today. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all. Peace and blessings from my heart to yours. May your day be abundantly blessed and filled with peace and prosperity. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a great day. Don't forget me in the PM. All right. Have a good